Linear and nonlinear functions, lesson 14 notes. Example number 5. Does the equation y equals x squared plus 9 represent a linear or nonlinear function? Is that linear or nonlinear? Explain your reasoning. Well, is it of the form y equals mx plus b, or is there something else in that equation that might make it nonlinear? Well, let's start by going back to so it's y equals x squared plus 9. Let's go back to our nonlinear functions. Do you see anything here that might be similar to y equals x squared plus 9? The key there is the square. If you have a square if the highest exponent is a square, you have a quadratic function. And a quadratic function is nonlinear. So if I go back to number 5, we have to explain our reasoning. It is nonlinear because the equation contains the exponent term x squared, making it a quadratic equation. Pause your video and get that written down. I would even maybe circle that too. That is what makes it a quadratic equation and therefore nonlinear. Example 6. Does the equation y equals 1 to the x power represent a linear or nonlinear function? Now we talked about this. 1 to the x would be an exponential function. 1 to the x would be an exponential function. And we talked about that right here. So in this case, exponential functions are nonlinear functions. However, this might be kind of a trick question. I want to show you something. Okay, so if I had 1 to the, so let's plug in x is 1. Well, 1 to the 1 power would give you 1. So x would be 1. 1 to the first power is 1. Let's plug in 4 for the x. 1 to the fourth power, that would be 1 times 1 times 1 times 1 is still 1. 1 to the 8th power is still 1. So this right here would be 1 to the first power. This is 1 to the fourth power. This is 1 to the 8th power. All right, this ordered pair would still give you y equals 1. So this would be, this ordered pair is 8, 1. This ordered pair is 4, 1. This ordered pair is 1, 1. I could do the same thing with negative exponents. In the end, you're still going to get y equals 1. So if I would connect all those points, it's not the best job, but you get the point. All right, if I connect all those points, I have a horizontal line going through the y-axis at 1. So I have the horizontal line y equals 1. Is that a linear or nonlinear function? That would be a linear function. So this is one of the times where having an exponential function is linear. So this is a trick question. So it is a linear function because 1 raised to any power is still 1. So when graphed, it is the horizontal line at y equals 1. You do not have to draw this down here. You do not need to draw that. I just wanted you to just see. Okay? If you have any questions on 5 or 6, please let me know. That's it for linear and nonlinear functions notes. If you have any questions, please do not hesitate to ask.